Hey guys, how's it going? Masterbucks here and welcome to another episode and the final episode of this season of the Salford City Career Mode. What a season, what a series it has been, what a road to glory it has been. We are coming toward the end of yet another season, our third in the Premier League, and maybe, just maybe, if things go our way, our first ever Premier League title. Is it actually going to happen? It could happen. We have to take on Tottenham Hotspur, Arsenal, and of course Bournemouth at home. We will see if we are able to pull this off. Regardless, we'll hopefully have top four secure and Champions League next season, at the very least, if we don't get the title. We at the moment are tied on points with Manchester City, but they have a game in hand on us, so it is still not really, as close as what you would probably imagine. They also have a higher goal difference, so it's going to be, it's definitely in their hands for sure, with them having 4 games and us only having 3 games and 9 possible points available. But we need them to drop points in 2 of these 4 games, regardless of if they're draws or losses. If they do win 3 games and then lose 1, so long as we win all of our games, we will need to win by a big enough margin that we overtake their goal difference. As you can see right now, we are 7 goals off the pace, so we need to win big against these teams coming up. But Spurs, Arsenal, Bournemouth, I don't know if I'll be able to score an insane amount of goals against those teams. I will try my best regardless. We are going to take on Spurs first for this episode, and we need to again get this W. Again, anytime I fail to pick up 3 points, I'm basically ruling out my chances of winning the title then and there. Regardless of what game it is, I swear, I have to win everything. I know it. If I draw 1 game and then win the other 2, get 7 points out of 9, and then fall short by like a point or 2, I'm going to be so furious with myself. I could not live it down. This is such an amazing opportunity with 3 games left to go. Come on, boys. Let's at least do it ourselves. Let's at least take care of what we can take care of. If we win the title, if we don't, so long as we win all 3 games, at the end of the day, I won't be able to, be left thinking what could have been. That's the least I want to do. So, to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium we come for the first game and the third to last game of this Premier League season. Tottenham Hotspur right now are probably a little too far off the pace to get Champions League, but they may potentially, if, a miracle happens for them, jump at least Manchester United to go up into 6th place, get automatic Europa League, but really they don't have a super amount to play for, at least realistically. Hugo Lloris is in goal for him. Hakimi, Rudiger, Mark, and Zagardo at fullback. Interesting. Bakayoko and Casemiro. Then Andre Gomez, Soler, and Sigankov with Harry Kane up top. He'd be probably getting on a little bit now as well. He's definitely in his 30s. Overall, some big names. Some played in some fairly interesting positions, but it'll be a tough one. And Harry Kane will get it kicked off. Here we go. Premier League title on the line, boys. Are we going to get it? Tough pass, but we've got it to go. Look at this. Oh, please. Hudson-Odoi shot with the right foot there. Interesting. And then blocked by Hakimi. That's going to get picked off. That's a poor pass out. Ferreira's going to have a... Oh, go! Christian Ferreira scores within 10 minutes. It was a poor pass out that was picked off by Jesus, and then Rashford gave it off to Ferreira. That is a great strike, really facing away from goal, but he takes his touch, sets himself, scores between the 2 defenders, and that is an amazing hit. He has got so many goals for me as of late in the second half of this season. He's been one of the better players of the second half of the season, and he scores a big goal for me here. Little clip there. We'll keep it going. Oh, fuck! How did that not get through to Mandragora? Rashford, I was thinking of taking him on. I'm not going to. We'll play it smart at least for now. Angelino. And then the back heel. And the strike. And a fucking great save by Lloris when I thought we were about to make it 2. Sigankov crossed in again. Not cleared away. Oh, Dindika is not having a good day, I don't feel, today. He's not able to fucking pass the ball out. I don't know. Thankfully, Kane, despite winning the header, just goes over. 3 minutes of stoppage time. I don't know. Am I going to have enough time to get it up forward? I'll try it. Angelino, bang. We may have this. We may have a chance. I need something to get open, or someone. In the middle. Bang! Blocked there from... Oh, dearie me. And then Jesus with an attempt. Again, why with the... Anytime I try to get him to shoot with a particular foot, he goes and opts for the fucking other one instead. Like, I was trying to recreate the goal with Ferreira that we scored, but instead with Jesus, opposite side, left foot, top left or right-hand corner, whatever. Fuck it, damn it. Alright, well, we could and should have maybe gone up by more than just the one to going in at halftime. I swear, we deserve probably to lead by more than one anyway. Underground, this is bad. Very bad. Block it. What a... Oh my God, Harry Kane. I thought when they flick it up like that, it normally means they're going to have an attempt on goal. Instead, he passed it to Soler, and again, just over the crossbar. Now I have to admit it, I've gotten very lucky not to have conceded one here, but you're fucking shitting me off with these fucking... Oh, passing that is just not sharp enough at the moment, and not being able to fucking retain the balls either. Waiting for Jesus to get around, and he does. He's not clean sent away, though. Defender's backing off him a bit here. Back stick. Or maybe not the back stick. Maybe it's Rashford with a volley. He gets it to 2. He wasn't the one I was aiming for. I see Ferreira making a run at the back stick. Instead, it's opted to get it to Rashford. And he has volleyed it in at the near post within the 6-yard box. Not great marking, but fuck for him to get his foot up that high. That is an impeccable finish. Ferreira. Bang! Oh, now we're working it. 3. Christian Ferreira probably sealing the victory for me today now with that one.
2 minutes.
Someone sliding. Missed. Kane. I had to go and concede a fucking clean sheet right at the end there. Oh, my Lord. That is fucking typical of me, though, isn't it? Harry Kane, 23 goals. Well, we got a Rashford v Kane battle at least to finish higher than the other in the Golden Boot race, but I still don't think either of them are going to end up with it. And now fucking finally we make those substitutions. Yeah, great. When we've literally got 0.2 of a second remaining. I'm just going to boot this motherfucker forward and we'll be done with it. There you have it then. Would have been great to have won it by 3 instead of the 2. And it would have been good to have maybe even won it by more if we could have, because it almost felt a little too easy for us at certain points in the second half, that's for sure. At least when it came to, creating and finishing. But just overall, we really dominated this game. Got a pretty simple win in the end with a nice early goal that kicked things off. And yeah, if it does come down to goal difference, I better not be by just the 1, because holy shit, to give up cheap goals right at the end like that. I do it so often, but right result either way, 3 points. And even though they are yet to play 36 games, it is so good to see. I swear, for the first time ever, Salford City are top of the league, at least for now. If Manchester City are to lose this next game they have coming up against Bournemouth, which... No, hang on a minute. Actually, I'm mistaken. They've already played. They didn't lose, but they drew. So we are top of the league, at least again on a technicality of Manchester City still having another game to play on us. But we are there. We are on top spot. Drink it in. Savor it. Because I don't know after Manchester City's next game if we end up back there again. Regardless, that's where we want to finish, but seeing ourselves there, now it's so real. I had goal notifications on, and it finished 0-0. I thought for a second something had fucked up, but no, there were just no goals. It was a 0-0 draw. Bournemouth, you guys are legends. Are Bournemouth going to be my West Ham? Well, I need someone else to get a point at least off of Manchester City from the 3 remaining games. Who's going to be my West Ham this season? Of course, West Ham were the ones that, drew against Liverpool and got us a spot in the Champions League last season. That was on the final day. Who's going to be mine? It looks like Man City still are yet to play another game, and the next one we have is against Arsenal. Once again, I've got my best team out there. Once again, we have goal news on for Burnley, Manchester City. Burnley boys, if you find a way to shithouse a result against Man City, then it's on. We will go into the final day of the season, regardless of if Man City win the other game that they have on us. We will be in control on the final day. That would be so beautiful. Are we going to get it? We need 3 points against Arsenal first and foremost. I cannot believe Salford City currently going into this are top of the table. It is so surreal. Are we maybe going to pull this off? I swear to God, Arsenal, if you fucking spoil this for me or, try to end up being the party poopers, I will never live it down and you will become my mortal enemies for the rest of this fucking career mode. Of course, as we know, Arsenal this season just have not been anywhere, and for the last few seasons, anywhere near as good as what they are on paper, at least in terms of their table position. And every single time I face them, I'm like, damn, that's a good side. Eddie Nketiah up front. I'm sure his overall's obviously gone up to a decent amount. Former Salford captain Joe Worrell on the bench, but Seriously, every single time I play them, they play like a mid-table team regardless of the great players they have on paper. I really don't want to jinx it or anything, but I'm hoping that they'll do the same this time, despite the fact they have some great players on their team. Now Eddie Nketiah is away. And can I get fucking Ndicka at least a little in the way, mate? You're a fucking passenger in these last couple of games, mate. You're not helping me out defensively at all. Sliding in, Diogo Dallo. He gets clipped. Scoop. Fake shot. Driving on forward. Look at that! Oh! Was that? I think it was Rashford. He just went running all the way through and got it in for Angelino. He bullied his way in right there, past Upamecano, the oncoming defender of Maitland-Niles who was marking, I think, Angelino. He couldn't even make the tackle, and it was a simple little pass across, and Angelino converts, just avoiding the outstretched leg of Nick Pope. Angelino with 16 Premier League goals for the number 16. Rashford gets an assist. The two best players of the season combining in crunch time when we need them most. There is another goal update. Oh, this is for Burnley, Man City. Man City have taken the lead through Bergwijn. Oh, that's just terrific, ain't it? And then we've just fucking conceded because of a fucking deflection that's gone straight to Palacios. We're in the way, we're marking, with bloody two of them. We stop the cross. Look at where that ball fucking bounces for Palacios to laser it home off of the foot of Ndicka. Oh, amazing. Alright, there's still plenty of time to go and grab a winner again, but that's just a fucking, just awful little 1 or 2 minutes right there. We find out Man City, oh, what am I doing? They always just bounce straight back to him. I think he's going to be onside, hopefully. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, look at this. Bang! Lays it in! Real power! Ferreira with a second for Salford. Get in! I think we were just riding the offside line with Hudson-Odoi there. Just stopped. We saw Ferreira coming in and we just went for power. Absolute power to try to get it past Nick Pope. He put a hand out there, but thankfully it's just avoided it. Look, we've put it straight to him. So close. He's just hit it too hard. And there is 10 goals for Christian Ferreira. I tell you what, I almost don't know if I need Lo Celso now. I've got Angelino getting me goals. I've got fucking Ferreira getting me goals now from centre attack and midfield on the regular. And Mandragora holding it down defensively for me and doing everything else, winning the ball back for me. I've got such a good midfield trio. We're just introducing Lo Celso and it's going to hopefully go to another level. I don't know if we'll have time. Mandragora. Maybe we will! Oh, right at Pope, and that's going to get away. Oh, so close. We nearly got another one. That would have been great to have had breathing space once again going into halftime. But 2-1, 30, or should I say what? 45 more minutes remaining in this one. And hopefully we can snag another. Again, in the event that it goes down a goal difference. I mean, I don't know. It's probably with the games that we have remaining not possible to catch them on goal difference. But, you know, I just need to be as clinical as possible. Sharp turn from Philippe Max. And I'm getting blocked off from getting to it from Pedro Jesus. Tierney has to head away and concede the corner. Oh, Jesus, the man that was on him has fallen down. The stop and turn's not bad. Then maybe one more little spin. And another one. This is... Oh, my fucking Lord. The Brazilian flair for him to slide his way in like that so so brilliantly. And then just the fucking miss. Unreal. Hello. Hello. Oh, ref. No fucking way. He got that ball clean. How didn't you shoot? Missed a slide tackle. There's a goal update. I don't want to look. Oh, it's for Chelsea. That's all right. Whatever. Mo going in for a tackle. Guerrero. Nketiah. For the love of God, don't let him. Don't let him. Cleared away. All right to... Oh, my fucking God. Without fucking fail. I fucking hate it. All the fucking time. Right back to him. Fuck off. Just fuck off all the fucking time. That's on the money. Fucking cunt game with a fucking ball bouncing right fucking back to him, giving him every chance in the game. It's sheer bullshit. Cleared away. Nketiah, Palacios, whacked away again. They've got fucking everyone up top for them now. Jesus, ball's whipped in. Cleared it away, is it? Mandragora belts that thing away. 3 minutes. Upamecano wins the header. We're still dealing with it here. Dendonka. the cross fake shot, whatever the fuck that was. And then, I don't know what Palacios is doing. We've got the ball back. Stoppage time is over, and the game is over. It's 3 more points for Salford, and now we wait to see. I think it looks like, at the very least, we've just gone and secured Champions League for ourselves next season. I think all we needed was some sort of result for that to happen, but we are in the Champions League at the very least. That's job done. Now the real work begins. We wait to see what the results were with Burnley and Man City. I haven't gotten an update since then. And we wait to see what the other game that Man City have to play in between is, I think, against Newcastle. As you see, Burnley with their 1-0 win over, or Man City with their 1-0 win over Burnley means that they are still within touching distance. Yeah, but at least, again, it means Champions League secure, done, finished. We are going to finish in the top 4. It's just about where we finish. It's either surely going to be now. In fact, it can only be first or second. Are we winning the thing, or are we the first losers? Are we going to be the runners up? Oh, please, boys, no. Our next game in a little over a week is against Bournemouth, and I think Man City have a game against Newcastle to play somewhere in between here. If Newcastle can take a point or all 3 off Man City, we will be in control going into the final day. I will be paying close attention. I think I saw Man City jump us, and that means that's a win for them. Yep, there you go. They won their last game against Newcastle. I'm not surprised. It indeed was a 2-0 win for them, and that means that now we need Southampton to take at least a point off of Manchester City. And if they were to lose and we were to draw, then that wouldn't be enough. We need to win the next game against Bournemouth, and Man City need to drop points. Oh my, what a season. What a season it has been, and it's going again down to the final day. Last season, we had a Champions League spot be decided on the final day. Now we have a possible title. Just a heads up too, by the way, Rashford, if by some miracle he scores 6 goals today, then maybe he'll win the Golden Boot, but I don't think it's going to happen. It looks like it's Jesus's. Goal news is switched on for Southampton, Manchester City. We will be, obviously, because we can't help it, paying attention to that fixture while playing our own as well. Right, here we go. This is it. An entire Premier League season comes down to this. Bournemouth, on paper, not as tough a team as Arsenal or Tottenham. Yet let's not forget, these guys actually took points off of Man City earlier in this episode. So let's hope that they don't return the favour for Man City by taking points off of us. Let's just take care of what we can take care of, get the win that we need, and then pray to God that Southampton somehow pull it off. If they do, it's just as much their Premier League title as it is mine. I don't care. But this is it. Let's go, boys. Is this our first Premier League title, or are we going to be so cruelly denied at the finish line? Regardless, what a season it's been, and it's going to the final day. How incredible will this be? We were in League 2. We were scrapping it out down in the bottom divisions, and now we are on the cusp of winning a title. Will Salford City become champions of England today, or will we need to wait yet another 365 days and another full new season? Ferreira, oh my goodness, look at him. 6 goals in the last 3 matches. How am I supposed to take him out the team with this form, with Lo Celso coming in his place? I don't know if I can. A look at our opponents, Bournemouth, today. They've got Ramsdale in goal in a 4-4-2 formation. Very intriguing. Not a lot of names I recognise there. In their midfield for Fernandes and Vardy. Not a bad centre midfield partnership. Leo Baptista and Danny Gomez. Interesting. Interesting team. It clearly was good enough to take points off Man City. Hopefully, we can take all 3 points today and maybe a Premier League title. Oh dear. Dwight McNeil's gotten on by. Pedro Jesus here. That cross in the back stick. Oh, it's a fucking horror start. 5 minutes in, they've already gone up the other end and scored. And it's Barty. Oh my goodness. Dwight McNeil got in and put a peach of a cross in. No one's gone with Barty, and he's gone and given him a 1-0 lead. Horror fucking start. I'm normally the one that's getting early goals at the moment. I can't believe it. This is not how I wanted it to start. This is not how I needed it to go down. We've already fucking conceded. Oh, guys, that is the fucking worst possible start imaginable. Ferreira, the fake shot. It's nearly gotten away from me there. Need someone at all here. Angelina with a fake shot. Will he get this off? Yeah, he does! What a response! Less than 5 minutes of our own! That's how long it took for us to get a goal back and equalise just like that. It would be Angelino too as well, wouldn't it? The fake shot to get that space and to get on by Barty, and what a finish. Low and hard, drilled into the bottom corner. This man was a left back. He was a left back. We've moved into centre midfield. I think he's even out of place there. The boy's putting him in like crazy. And again, we couldn't get in fucking front. They won the header despite being draped. Thankfully, it's cleared off the line by Tierney. Look at that. Oh, I didn't even see it was a volley. I thought he won the header. Nice little toe poke here for Rashford. Now he's going to move this thing forward. And look at the gap up the middle. No one is going with Ferreira. There it is. 2 goals in 15 minutes. Ferreira had to be one of the goal scorers today as well. He's in too big a form. Nobody tracking with him. 2 going with Rashford. There's a huge gap up the middle and it's exploited. It is also there for the keeper to save, but it's too powerfully hit. 11 Premier League goals for Ferreira. And we still await the news of something happening in the Southampton Man City game. I swear nothing has popped up yet. Is there a chance we grab a goal and give ourselves some breathing space before half-time? That would be brilliant. Rashford, little ball in there. Mandragora can have a go! Oh, it's a rocket! And all my midfielders have scored today! Oh, the captain had to get one today. He doesn't score too often, but he had to get one on the day we maybe win a Premier League title, please. My midfield trio is scoring more goals, or all the goals for me, than my, oh my goodness, my actual front three. That was so close to getting picked off too. The defender was there and just awkward finish, but it sails into the top corner. All right, this is much better. Now, after a little slow start and conceding early, we have breathing space, a 3-1 lead, but no updates on the Man City game. Good tackle. Nice, dealt with the danger. We lead still by 2 goals in this game, but we still await updates. I just want to see the score at halftime in the other game. Currently at the moment, it is Southampton 0, Manchester City 0. So no wonder there haven't been any updates, there haven't been any goals. It's actually quite a low-scoring affair across the league just in general. There are some games that are 2-1 here and there, but my God, it at the moment, as it stands, is our title. Please, Southampton, 45 minutes of your best defensive sound football, and I'll be eternally grateful. They are really playing a risky game right now. Mandragora's already got one. Why not go for another, saved by Ramsdale? That's going to be a free kick. Oh my goodness, no. This is going to be... Oh my God, it's a red card for Orlando Mandragora. I do not believe that. You are a fucking cunt, referee. You fucking wanker. You have now robbed him of, if we do win the title, him lifting up. Yes, I admit that look, the slide was a bit extra and maybe unnecessary. But a red fucking card for that shit. You've got to be out your mind, referee. You absolute... Well done. You've made yourself famous. You fucking prick. Just go to who's open. Down the line. Jesus. Not a bad run. The stop and turn. You know it's coming. The ball into the middle. And the powerful strike. Fucking Ramsdale. How has he stopped that? At least it is up the right end of the ground. It's cleared away McNeil. We have stoppage time coming and no updates from the other game. Surely it's 0-0. 2 minutes of stoppage time. I'm just passing it around. I don't care if I don't score another goal. I really don't. I just want to see if there is, as the shot goes wide from Jesus, if there is another update to be had or if that's it. The 2 minutes are up. The fans are whistling. I am just waiting to see what the reaction is because I have zero idea if Man City have scored a goal or not. What is it going to be? Referee, surely. Yeah! Yes! Come on, baby! Premier League champions! Oh, you fucking beauty! Woohoo! Oh my goodness, we waited. Hearts in our mouths with bated breath. But look at what is happening. I cannot believe it. We've taken out Man City at the final post. We have stolen it from Man City on the final day and claimed our first ever Premier League title. What a moment. What a moment. We were in League 2 5, 6, 7 years ago. We are now English champions. There it is though. In the end, a point is all it took to get us up and above Man City on the final day. They drew to Southampton. They have thrown it away. They have bottled it. Liverpool drew on the final day of last season to get us a spot in the Champions League. Now Man City draw to get us the Premier League title. Although we won, 8 games in a row to get to this point. What a finish to the season. 88 points. We are champions. Liverpool in 3rd, Everton in 4th place, Chelsea occupy 5th, Manchester United in 6th, and Spurs in 7th, Leicester in 8th as well. Is not too unrealistic either. Arsenal 9th place and so far off the pace. Look, the top 8 compared to the rest, there's such a massive gap, 15 points. Other teams include Watford, Bournemouth, Southampton, Newcastle, Wolves, Fulham and Brighton surviving just the teams that go down. Stoke City, Burnley and Nottingham Forest. Oh my God, look at the prize money. Look at the prize money, 180 plus million in prize money for winning the Premier League. I am just overwhelmed. I cannot believe this day has finally come. We are 70 plus episodes in. We started in League 2. Now we finally have it. Of course, though, this career mode, this series is not over yet. We still have a Champions League to try to win. And also, we haven't won the Carabao Cup either. So, I kind of want to actually weirdly prioritize the Carabao Cup next season over the FA Cup because I genuinely do want to win all competitions I've been involved in. But regardless, we also got an offer for Bayern Munich to be the manager of their club. Jeez, again, not bad, but you know we have to turn it down. Let's finish off this season then. Let's look at the player stats. Marcus Rashford finishes with 34 goals from 47 appearances, 24 in the Premier League, 8 in the Champions League, and just a stellar season. He has been a godsend since we signed him. He has been magnificent. 16 assists to go along with it. Means he finishes with, from 47 appearances, 50 goals and assists combined. What a season. But there is also this man, Angelino, who had 23 assists. He is the leading assist getter in the team and also our second highest goal scorer from centre midfield. He, in my opinion, I don't know. I will honestly let you guys vote. I might even put in the comment section of this video, like this comment to vote for Angelino, like this comment to vote for Rashford. Who do you think is the player of the season? Is it Angelino? Is it Rashford? Me personally, I'm only one man. I only get one vote. I think it's for Angelino. Someone else I think was bloody magnificent for us was Ferreira. In such a short amount of time as well, he got the bulk of these stats toward the end of the season. He was phenomenal for me. It's almost impossible for me to take him out the starting 11, but we have Giovanni Lo Celso coming in, who's just meant to be even more freakish on paper than Ferreira. Regardless, though, we've also got Pedro Jesus, who's gone up by 3 overall. He looks like he might be the first player to hit a 90 overall for Salford City as well. Manu Vallejo's done all right. I know that he slowed down toward the end, and he's actually still only gone down. He was 86 at the end of last season, still only 85 now. Gakpo came off of the bench more than anything, so maybe not a super amount of goals for him. Hudson-Odoi, from 47 appearances, if you look at the rest of my front three, you've got Rashford with an amazing amount of goals and assists, 50 in total. You got Pedro Jesus with 25 from 50 appearances, and then Hudson-Odoi with only 17, 7 goals, 10 assists, and I guarantee you most of those have come from sim games. He maybe hasn't been an absolute star for me in the way I would have hoped, but to be fair, the wingers, Pedro Jesus, Hudson-Odoi, I don't typically get super amount of goals with them. I normally get my goals with my striker, center attacking midfielder, and even my center mids. Overall changes, we were training up Weber for like the majority of this season, and look, he's up for 71 now with his overall, going up by 11. DeWitt, who I don't think we actually trained, he's just gone up by 5 naturally. That's great. Hughes, we've been training up, working on his handling. He's up to 81 too, so he's a more than capable backup. Bloody hell, he could start really most games. You got Voss, Lunda, Carter, and Anderson going up by 4. Jesus and Nathan Wood, as well as a few others going up by 3 and 2 here and there as well. But also on the flip side, Sean Maguire has gone down to 75 overall. He's 31 years of age. He's also in the last year of his contract. Despite being 31, he still has 95 pace, which is amazing. But he's 75 now. He's about to drop. 75 for me is like the absolute lowest overall that you can be to actually be in my team and not be the lone listed if you're a youngster or transfer listed. So honestly, with the last 6 months of his contract about to run up, I I will not be giving Sean Maguire a new contract. I know sentimental value I have, but it's time to move on. He's better off getting a spot on a team where he's actually playing instead of just rapidly falling off with his overall. So thank you, Sean Maguire. You helped get us to the Premier League, mate. So this entire Premier League title, I suppose, in a way is impossible without you. We had Leicester City winning the FA Cup, beating Spurs 2-0. We had Manchester United winning the Carabao Cup, beating Liverpool 2-0 as well. The friendly tournament, I don't really care about that. Super Cup was won by Chelsea, whatever. The Champions League, I told you it'd be PSG. I told you they'd win. The team that knocked us out have taken out Man City to win 3-2. So Manchester City had a Premier League title and a Champions League title on the line, and they bottled them both. What a tough season. Shout out, by the way, to Benfica, who actually beat Juventus 1-0 in the Europa League final as well. Taking a look in the Championship too, by the way, Derby County will be coming up, as will Leeds United for another season. Norwich, Middlesbrough, Crystal Palace, Cardiff City. Those are the 4 teams that'll battle it out for the other spots in the Premier League. We will find out next season who or which of those 4 teams end up getting in. I still can't believe it. We've reached the end of the season. I'm just looking at it in awe. 88 points, and we have won our first ever Premier League title. It's insane. You normally don't see in career mode whoever the team is that wins the Premier League below 90 points with how dominant the top teams have become. But there you go. We've got it done. We will be wearing the gold badges of champions in the next Premier League season. But next season for me, I think, is all about Champions League. You know, we stuffed around in the Champions League to an extent, getting out of the knockout stage, knocking out Barcelona and knocking out Messi from his final Champions League ever as well. And sadly got knocked out by the team in the quarterfinals that went on to win it all in PSG. So honestly, I don't think a deeper Champions League run is out of the equation next season. We're only going to continue to get better. We'll have a bunch of cash to spend next season in the window to improve wherever we can. But I reckon we'll hopefully have a decent run in the Champions League next season. That's the plan. I'm prioritising Champions League. We're champions of England. Now let's go for the champions of Europe. Thank you so much for watching this season, this career mode, for the entirety of it. If you've made it, if you've watched all 70-something episodes, then this Premier League title is for you, and hopefully this eventual Champions League title that we have coming up will be for you as well. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, bloody hell, of all episodes, please. This is the one. Thank you again. Catch you later. My name's the Master Bucks. Have a good one. Bye-bye.